Hello, Borough Wrestling fans. I am longtime independent wrestling fan Robert. Wrestlelution was a great way for Borough Wrestling to kick off 2015. And without further ado, here is what went down. The show begins with Man of Steel Mike Verner's entrance music playing, but out comes his former manager and current FBW general manager PJ Stackpole with two bodyguards wearing hoods and bandanas over their mouths. And Stackpole announced that, called the Big O out to the ring and talked to him about to make a choice between PJ himself or Verna. And Stackpole and his bodyguards left the ring, and Big O was left alone in the ring, and then he finally left the ring himself. We kick off the show with singles action as we saw two men make their FBW debuts as J-Ro defeated Frankie Picard in a decent opening matchup. People were chanting to Frankie to get some new tights for some reason. Our next matchup saw the Beaver Boys defeat the Wolves in a good matchup, and I thought this match would have gone a little later. And the Beaver Boys, Alex Reynolds, took the microphone saying they want another shot at the tag team title. We were next scheduled to see the Amazing Red go one-on-one with Jigsaw, but out comes PJ Stackpole and his bodyguards, and Stackpole announced this is now a triple threat match, and pointed towards the curtain, and out came the opposition's Superstar Whiplash, and the results saw the Amazing Red defeat Jigsaw and Superstar Whiplash. Up next, in a street fight, the hipster heartthrob Casanova Valentine, who was accompanied by someone under a mask, defeated Nutrius X after, I forgot what kind of move that was, off the apron through what appeared to be a wooden plank, and Casanova picked up the win, and Nutrius had to be helped to the back. Up next was the tag team title match as Mega Muscle, Big O, and Mike Verner defended the belts against Milk Chocolate. Eventually, PJ Stackpole and his bodyguards come out, and Stackpole's trying to convince Big O to side with him and not Verna. And eventually, Big O gets the tag and he's cleaning house, and Stackpole's still trying to convince O to leave Verna in the dust. And eventually, the Mega Muscle picks up the win and retain the tag team title, but still no championship belts to show for it. After the match is over, the bodyguards attack Verna, and the bodyguards take off their hoods and bandanas, and they were none other than Rex Lawless and Flawless Blake Morris. And Big O eventually pushes Stackpole down and attacks Morris and Lawless, and pretty much seals the deal that Mega Muscle is still together. Then there was intermission, and the next matchup we saw Indestructible Joey Tell take on the Juicy Products David Starr. Crap. This match came to a conclusion when Stackpole and The End, Ian Aldwin, Cyrus DeVille, and Leon Mason attack Etel and letting him know about the next night's FSW Kill Them All title match. So I guess Etel, I believe, won by disqualification, even though it wasn't announced. In a four-way matchup, Sanjay Dutt defeats the Prince of Queens, Brian Myers, Talon, and Drew Gulak in a very good four-way match. And in the main event of the evening, the greatest man alive, A-Double, Austin Aries, defeated Juicy Products JT Dunn in a very good match with the Brain Buster. I was hoping he'd hit the 450 splash. Well, it's on the personal notes. It was Great seeing the crew again, namely Melissa, Nicole, Mike, Jairo, Christian, Emilio, Antonio, Justin. Welcome back, Stephen Ross. Good seeing Riley Allen, Shane, John Kerr, Steve Forge, Joel Maximo. Glad we got to go in the ring to take a picture after the show. Well, here's a memorable quote. Wash those socks, Riley to Mike about the CM Punk gear he wears on his hands. For those who don't know, Borough Wrestling returns on Friday, March 6th from the American Legion in Brooklyn, New York. I forgot what they titled that show. At one point during the tag title match, Big O fell into the crowd. I'm sure that wasn't supposed to happen. This, of course, is as good as this show was. It didn't top Season's Last Wish last month. Oh, good seeing Troy Thompson. Well, I guess I will do it from here.